test us. Where will it take us? I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Let us ponder our next plan.
I can make it up the hill in 15 seconds.
Manifest! It is pulsating with power.
I can get the EXP boost for this.
Made of fire. Even the tiniest touch would torch a person.
Then steer clear of its flames while attacking.
Time to get to work.
Here, do a water attack. I imagine that's gonna do better.
Come to your senses yet?
Elemental spirits, we hate you.
Yeah, go figure. He's weak against water.
Your future's in my hands. Your future's in my hands.
Does anybody have water? This
Thanks.
power. Bring it to me. Nowhere to hide.
Undine Flask.
Here. Arena, take it
Wait,
over.
did I just see
Sum it up.
I think that crest
the
got
light
bigger.
attack
Careful!
do extra damage? Oh shoot, I think it does.
We gotta aim for the crest.
Here.
Now I'm hallucinating.
Take this. Watch closely. Come to your senses yet? Undine Flask.
Earthquake. It still has strength to spare, it seems. Celestial burst.
That should be sufficient.
For your assistance.
Buckle up. I'm burning up. Think you can handle this? Geyser! What? Geyser! I'm all right. Buckle up.
You force my hand.
Release your power.
Get hosed.
This event
Thanks.
calls for the elemental vessel. Thanks for the help.
Grant me strength.
Summon the spirits to our side.
You're not getting away.
I
Geyser.
cease defenseless, defeated in one
Geyser.
fell swoop.
I'm burning up.
Here.
I guess that's some good stuff over here.
Get it together. Thank you. Buckle up. Nice timing.
Give up.
Think you can handle this?
My
Go for it.
gratitude.
Get hosed.
Arrow rays. Submit.
Buckle up. Geyser, you're mine now.
Gratitude.
Like, I like the freeze frame on like the final hit of a boss fight, but I swear it's almost never been good.
Whew! I thought I was going to go up in flames like a pile of dried leaves back there.
The Benevodon probably isn't far. We're coming, fire spirits.
Like, that was legitimately just Palomina sitting there.
May the items and let us avail ourselves of this acquisition.
Did I miss anything before I leave? You hit the save point again. Excuse me.
We can be at ease here.
Alright. What are we... I think that was boss number 8? I think we have 2 more? We're really close. Cookies. That's what I'm doing. Mythic cookie. And big money. Because the Benevodon could be like right around the corner for all I know.
Yes, though we cannot rest on our laurels. Check the resources you have on hand. I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Look what the cat's doing.
Gnome shovel!
That burns! Elemental spirits, we need you!
Lumina! Submit!
You asked for it. Take this!
Geyser! Keep this coming. That's the last. Geyser!
Gladly!
Here! Blaze!
Lumina!
Now! Nobody! Thought I was a goner for a minute.
Secured.
Is this the only thing to do here? Yep.
Mana! Where will it take us? Might we exchange these elsewhere? I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Yep. This looks like the boss fight.
Might we exchange these elsewhere?
And a nice convenient
Let
save.
us ponder our next plan.
I'll deal with this.
Gonna switch to water guy, naturally.
No sign of the Benevodon of fire.
What's wrong, Salamando? You don't look so hot.
Well, without much mana power to fall back on, I'm losing steam. Ohms, don't go down without a fight. Careful, or this volcano could blow out of control.
That's a lot of pressure, Salamando.
This is the final Benevodon, so we gotta see this through. We can't lose. I'm not gonna let Hina down like that. We will beat this!
Speak of the monster. Looks like our Benevodon friend has arrived.
What's this one look like? Oh, he's just... I thought he was just gonna be on fire. He's pretty unique looking.
Uh-oh, my leaves will burn to ashes instead.
Can't have that. Take it down before it can... Witness my great strength! Come to your senses yet? Bravo! It worked! Thanks! Undine Flask!
Celestial Burst! Its arms are punishingly powerful. My gratitude!
Buckle up! It's using its rage to power up. Think you can handle this? Undine Flask!
Oh, this is a problem.
Clever.
Can I hit him from over here? I can't.
Geyser! Think you can handle this? Undine Flux!
Ask for your assistance.
Give them a taste of the vessel's power. You're not getting away.
It appears to be cooling down. Come, just a little more and we'll win.
Hina, give me strength.
Buckle up. Geyser!
Alright, flood the world.
Show them your strength.
Do you take more water damage when you're underwater?
Come to your senses yet?
Like, he's just having a bad time.
The spirits will answer our call.
Yeah, that's how it's done. Dorfer ought to settle down now, too. That's a load off my back and my mind, for that matter.
Thanks for everything you've done for us, Salamando.
It ain't over yet. Don't forget about Delphos' curse. You still got work to do.
You're right. Delphos can't be ignored any longer.
Haha! That's the ticket. Your fighting
Wha-
spirit is hotter than Dorfer at its meanest. And don't you forget it!
I'm impressed. That's all the Benevodons stopped in their tracks. I think it's time to regroup with the Alm of Darkness.
Before that, there's something I need to do. I have to let the village know everything's okay. And talk to Hina's parents.
Val, you and the Alms have performed most admirably. Thank you for everything. You truly are a hero to us all.
A hero? I just wanted to help my home. As long as I manage that, I'm glad.
Will you make for the Mana Tree once more?
Not yet. I still have unfinished business here in Tiania. I gotta stop off at Hina's. Just wait here for me, okay?
Sure thing.
Take your time.
Please give her parents our warm regards.
We'll be here.
Hina. I hope her folks are home.
How does one play the flute underwater? It's mostly drowning at that point. Staff flute is a very cool way to keep a flute. I agree. Hey, have you ever heard the song Perception Check by Tom Cardy? Like, whenever he plays the flute, that song springs into my head.
Taking this?
If you haven't heard that song, I suggest looking it up. That is Perception Check by Tom Cardy. That guy's just hilarious. You have not, but you will. Oh, it's gonna be great. I'm envious
Hi.
for you.
It's been a while.
Val, what a surprise!
Welcome home. How was your trip to the Mana Tree?
Oh, not finished quite yet. Actually, I came here to talk to you two about something. Something serious.
It is D&D related.
During our journey, Hina... she passed on.
She what?
But how?
It was my fault. Protecting her was my responsibility, and... I failed.
Also, I kind of know her.
As good as killed her myself.
Val.
I am so sorry. Please, I'll accept any punishment. Just say it.
Dorfer's behavior has been strange for a while now. I'd had a bad feeling about it from the start. Guess my gut was right. It's hard to put into words, but even though I was so happy for Hina and wished for her success on the pilgrimage, at the same time, she deserved to have a normal life just like everyone else.
I understand, sir.
After the festival, we were so very proud to see that Hina was chosen to be the Alm. No one in the village was more pleased on her behalf than we were when we saw her off on the journey. But after she left, our lives felt less vibrant. I thought about her no matter what I did. I'd remember her laugh, her frustrations, her tears. Most of all, I'd remember her smile. That's when it hit me. I had wanted Hina to be in our lives forever. I suppose you don't always realize how important someone is until they're gone.
Ma'am,
Val, never doubt how much Hina wanted to be by your side.
Days before the festival, Hina would ask us how long we thought the pilgrimage would take, how long until you'd return from the Mana Tree.
She fretted over whether you might settle down in a different village after you were done, like Liza. Didn't she, dear? Once she was appointed as the Alm, she was up all night, excited for the journey ahead. She said traveling the world with you was like a dream come true.
And that's why we're grateful that you were there for Hina. Thank you, Val.
I thought... you two would never forgive me for what happened to her. This is almost worse. I wish someone would treat me like the villain.
Val, listen to me. She isn't gone. Hina will always be with you, in your heart. You carry her will. She lives on through your deeds.
That's right. You're living for the both of you now. We want you to thrive for Hina's sake. Will you do that for us? Come to think of it, Val, I believe Hina left a letter for you before you set out on the pilgrimage.
A letter? For me?
That's right. But when I asked where she put it, she said it was a secret between the two of you.
Then she made us promise to tell you about the letter when you returned, and reminded us several times before your departure.
Did she leave it in the thicket outside of town?
Oh, so that was your secret rendezvous spot, huh?
You'd better get there fast before we find it first. Go on now.
Thanks. I'll be sure to check. You're the best. Are sore spot. It's gotta be the thicket outside the village. I'm coming, Hina.
I can understand them, like, not, or, you know, forgiving Val.
This is kinda exciting. Is this?
But they sounded really cheerful. What's that? You murdered our daughter? That's fine. She just wanted to hang out with you anyway. Anyway, it's been great to see you. Bye-bye. The mouth movements are just not it. Yeah. Like, they didn't even have, like, the beard excuse that most of the characters have. This game does have some pretty great beards. Not really in this village, but, like, definitely in Guju.
Brings back memories. This is where I first met Hina. I remember she was reading a book when I ran up. A monster had made it into the village, and I was trying to chase it off. I had only just started to learn swordsmanship at the time. I won, but Liza and Master Fugo still got mad at me. I cried, but at least I managed to defeat the monster in the end. Aha! I found it, Hina. Yep. That's her writing, all right.
Dear Val, if you are reading this, then I'm sure you've safely returned home from the pilgrimage to the Mana Tree. If all went well, then I am now a part of the world's mana power, and watching over you. I decided to leave you this letter now that we've both fulfilled our duties. After all, if I know you, I'm sure you're feeling down about having to let me go to the Mana Tree. This way, you'll have a little something to remember me by, and read if you're ever feeling lonely. I can't help but wonder, as I sit here and write this down, how your life is gonna be 10, 20 years down the road. The only regret I have, now that I've been named the Elm, is that I won't be around to see it myself. Yeah, I know it's selfish of me to think like that. Val, just remember that you have friends you can rely on. People who support you in everything you do. I know you'll be okay, even when I'm gone. Just keep going. Try things you never thought you'd do. Meet people from faraway lands. There's no end to the adventures you will have. I love this beautiful, spirit-blessed world of ours. I love it because it's where we were born, and where my wonderful parents and everyone else we've met lives. Not to mention, it's where I met you, Val. So I'll leave you with this. The future is yours. All I want for you is to live your life in the way that's best for you. That's my wish. Love, Hina.
Hina always did know me too well. Better than anyone. I wish we could have been together in the end. This feeling probably won't ever disappear completely. But that's okay. I'll treasure it. I'll keep Hina with me, wherever I go.
Is that all your business taken care of? Then let's regroup with the Olm of Darkness.
Sorry for the wait. Let's head to Le Grazzo. You ready, Ramco?
You look more sure of yourself than before, Val.
I found a bit of myself that I'd been missing. Now I can finally move forward. Come on! Le Grazzo's waiting.
Did Hina predict her own death? In a way. So, the main plot of this game is every... I don't know if it's like every year or every so often, like every 20 years or something like that. But basically, every village picks a human sacrifice. And they all go to the Mana Tree, this one right here. And they give their souls to it. And what that does is it keeps their village from getting destroyed for another generation. And so Hina was appointed the Olm of Fire. So she was going to get sacrificed to keep this village safe. And let's see. Palomina's the Olm of Water, so she's going to sacrifice to keep this place safe. Morley's the Olm of the Moon, but it's weird because his place is already destroyed. So he's just getting sacrificed for fun, and like Karina's sacrificing for the Wind Village. And Jule's getting sacrificed for like the sprite people. And everybody seems way too into it. It's been like one of the weirdest parts of the game. Everyone just seems very happy to like sacrifice themselves. So, like, in a way, Hina did know she was going to die. She just didn't expect to get murdered by her boyfriend.
Let's plan our next move.
I mean, it's just so sad when your girlfriend doesn't die in the exact way that she was supposed to. So sad. Very tragic. Which might explain why her parents were so happy regardless. They were just like, come and go. We've already committed to never seeing her again.
Just as I feel I'm closing in on the answer, more information arrives and throws off my hypothesis. I cannot rest until I figure this out.
Aish, we did it! We beat the Benevodons!
Congratulations! Though I never doubted that you would be able to dispatch with them, it is good to hear.
Master Aish, you do not appear to have received the requisite hours of repose.
I assure you, I have gone through far longer stints without sleep. And who could relax when there's so much data to evaluate? But enough about me. I have something I must tell you all. I have tracked the fluctuations in mana power to Entwine Bridge Pass. If the Benevodons are no longer a threat, then there's only one entity it could possibly be.
Delafos.
Say, is that not the specific span where Delafos swore to be together with Cerulia?
We should go if we want any chance to stop him before he enacts his revenge.
You sound worried. We just took out all 8 legendary monsters. How hard can an ancient hero be?
Strictly speaking, we don't even have to defeat the guy, as long as we can get the mana sword away from him.
For this venture, I shall accompany you. I could not live with myself if I missed the opportunity to witness the historic reclaiming of the...
You should be resting, not venturing.
I... am merely fatigued. I will be fine, as long as I avoid fights and focus on my report.
I know how important it is to leave behind a record for history. This is for the future of Lagrazzo, Teratio, and the people across the land. Their hopes and dreams have gotten us this far. No matter how strong Delphos has become, we will fight. It's time for us to take back the Mana Sword. Delphos has gotta be what's causing the disturbance at Entwine Bridge Pass, but we can't leave unprepared. Let's take stock before we go.
The sacrifice thing reminds you of Broken Age? What's Broken Age? That one doesn't ring a bell. Alright, we're heading to Entwine? Is that anywhere near me? Whee! It's a game with two perspectives, a young boy and a young girl. Interesting. I'll have to look it up later. I don't know why it's not ringing any bells to me. Is there a place to save over here? No? Alright. Then on the bridge.
Nice. Got it.